Alright, welcome back. Part 10 of the Defiant Wings Defiant 28 build. In this one, I think we're going to install the servos, get the control surfaces set up, and probably glue the motor mount on. And maybe we'll see how long it goes at that point. Might leave the FPV gear and lights, regulators, etc. for another video. But anyways, in the covering video, the laminating video, I had said I was going to install the servos before I landed on the top. Yeah, I didn't do that. I forgot. So my little servo covers here, I'm going to trim out 3 sides of that and flip it over like a hinge. Recut my servo slot here, the servo wire slots that I had cut in several episodes ago. I'm going to trim out here, the servo horn hole here, if you will, and then after I'm all done, I'll put some new laminate on there, just seal the seams up and stuff. Would have been better if I had not forgotten that, but hey. Shit happens. So, let's see if I can get these up without destroying them. You know, they were lightly sprayed with, if you remember, I lightly sprayed those with some 3M77, but now I've gone over them with the damn iron, so they have been toughened up because they have, you know, it's not just the paper anymore. Boy, yeah, wow, that's I don't know if you can see that, but that's how good the you know, the 3M90 and stuff adheres now. See that it's taken up some chunks of foam, so that's as far as I'm going to go with that side. Do the other side now. Sorry for the washing machine noise in there in the background. Swimbo started a load of laundry. Really would have been nice if I had to put the servos in first. This is crazy. So I was saying it's not just a piece of paper anymore, it's laminate on top of the paper, which is much stronger. So I think I can find the slots now. They were just kind of, yeah, the knife is just falling right into it. They came right off the corners there. The knife is just following those nicely there. I'll make sure they're deep enough. Then I gotta dig the cover to my equipment bay out. So I laminated that too. That will just get stuck on at the end when we're ready. That'll just get stuck on with some tape, some special sauce tape that I got. If you push this down far enough, the foam kind of closes right back up over the wire, and once you relaminate that, you'll never know it was there. So that's one kind of in there. So obviously the servo is not installed yet, and we're going to do that now. So let's go. Oh, got to trim out that. There we go. So what I do to make it somewhat easy to take a servo out if I have to, is I just use hot glue. Hot glue releases with alcohol very nicely and easily. So I just run a bead of hot glue on the sides around the 2 sides, the bottom here, and I just stick it down in there in place and just hold it in there until it kind of starts hardening up. I find that it holds the servos in there very well, but also allows for pretty easy replacement if you have to get in there and replace it. You don't have to use, you know, goop or any other kind of really heavy duty adhesives on that servo. Sometimes I put a little blob on the bottom of the servo too, but that's on not like the high-speed race wings and stuff. This guy here probably only does like 80, so no biggie. So that one's in there. It's pretty solid. So next one. The reason I don't put glue on it right away is I want to make sure I got the wire length right in the channel, and if you notice, but when I did this servo here, I had pulled on the wire as I was putting it in, so there was a little bit of a tug at the servo end. I wasn't letting it sit in there very nicely, so same thing here on this one. Yeah, I guess that's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, again, I forgot to trim the laminate here. Whoops. Okay. Get that out. Okay, so some leftover laminate here from covering it. All I'm going to do is cut like some half-inch wide strips from it. Should be plenty. Okay. So that end. Just this one little bit at the front. The doing it like this is not really critical because this the laminate doesn't actually hold anything on. It's just kind of sealing that cover back down. And that's the nice thing about laminate is you can't even tell that that's been done. servo wire channel here. Just make sure those edges are sealed. Company coming over.
So cool. I love it. Watch that.
Wonder if Chris will watch this and see how many screw ups I made on his airplane. There it is. Got a whole box of leftover laminate from all the projects. Eventually I'll have to get rid of it, but sooner rather than later, especially considering that I just bought a whole roll of 5mm. I got like a 200-foot roll of 5mm and 200-foot roll of 3mm too. Probably for me a lifetime supply. I'll never go through that much. Maybe I'll sell it. Well, it ended up costing, with free shipping too, it was like 23 cents a foot. Compared to if you were going to buy it, you know, at like some FPV shop or online RC shop or something. Probably get like 10 feet for $10 or something. $1 a foot, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so servos are in. Excuse me, can't talk today. So I'm going to put these horns on. Okay, I got to poke a hole. My X-Acto knife. Yes, okay. Poke holes through the laminate that was on. Okay. That side. Earlier in the build series here, I had thought that the elevon on this side of the screw wasn't long enough. Nah, it was just barely long enough. It turns out I just didn't have that bottom plate lined up perfectly. So, same thing with this one. It's going in. I see these balsa, you know, but balsa comes in a lot of different densities. Most elevons are pretty dense stuff. However, you may run into, uh-oh, did I lose one of my bottom plates? Crap. Okay. I have to go find one from my bin. That's the beauty of being an RC for so damn long, and then having old-time friends of your father's who've been in RC for shit probably longer than I've been alive. I got an entire bin of all different kinds of control hardware and everything. I think this is the right size plate. Let's see. I think I can make it work. Maybe I want to try something different. Try a different one. These are just slightly different. Okay, that'll work. Perfect. Yeah, I can't remember the last time it was that I had to actually go and buy some hardware like this. Been quite a while. Okay, now we're going to check the length of this video. 17 minutes. Okay, we've got just enough to finish the controls. This is old model airplane fuel tubing here. So what I do with this is I cut really thin slivers of it into almost like little tiny O-rings, just as keepers here to make sure that these stay shut. Can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get on. Sometimes I use hemostats, but sometimes you just roll them right on there. Now these horns are just the 256 control rods. Some guys will go hog wild on these and do like they'll get carbon tubes to go over the 256 rods. On a plane of this size, to be honest with you, I think that's really overkill. If you bend this rod in flight, then you've crashed. Basically. I mean, the threaded rod is not the strongest material out there, but if you bend it, you get bigger problems to worry about, like, you know, impact with the ground type problems. It's kind of stiff in there. Like it shouldn't be staying up like that. See that? So. Give it a little turn. That's all I needed. See, just a little turn. Now, probably going to have to adjust the length of these to get the reflex dialed in. Actually, you know what? I think this one was just a smidge longer, so I put them on the wrong sides. Maybe not. Maybe I just made them the same length. I can't remember. Could go back to the video and review it, but I'm just going to put them on for now. I'm going to worry about getting them at the right length later on. I just want to get them on. So, and there. They're both on. There. Really out of whack, though. So we'll have to fix that later on. But you see, these things here kind of slide up, and this will be really tight on this one, actually. Been flying RC for like 25 years. I've never seen a clevis let go on a surface. Ever seen one let go. If they're clipped on like that, I've never seen them come off. But that's kind of how these go. You see that? I don't know if you can. There you go. Okay. Alright. Moving on to the next one. Thanks for watching.